In the Indian culture, colors usually represent vibrance, and there is abundance of colors in most Indian festivals.
உடுத்துற உடையிலிருந்து விழா காலங்கள்ல பரிமாறப்படுற பலவிதமான பதார்த்தங்கள்லயும் பல வண்ணங்களை பார்க்கலாம்.
But there is none more colorful than the ancient art of Rangoli, which is why it's always present in most Indian festivals.
அந்த வண்ணமயமான கோலத்தை வரையறதோட நிப்பாட்டாம ஒரு புதிய முயற்சியில இறங்குனாங்க கம்பம் சாய்ச்சி வட்டாரத்தை சேர்ந்தவங்க.
But it was no easy task because they were attempting to set a new record and enter the book of Singapore records.
அது என்ன முயற்சி, எத்தனை பேர் பங்கெடுத்தாங்க, அந்த முயற்சி சாத்தியமானுச்சா, அந்த வண்ணமயமான விவரம் இதோ.
An explosion of vibrant colors, a confluence of various cultures, and a united mission to create a new record. While the rest of us were still idling in bed on a Sunday morning, members of the Kampung Chaiji Community Club Indian Activities Executive Committee were busy setting a new Singapore record for the biggest Rangoli.
The current record is 735 square meters, and we were told that these organizers here, the IAEC of Kampung Chaiji, wants to beat the record with 1,000 over square meters.
Rangolis are an ancient Indian folk art in which striking designs are created on the floor using colored rice, flour, sand or flowers, usually at the threshold, living room or courtyard of a dwelling. This time, the organizers' idea was to make over the plain grounds of this massive amphitheater along Bedok North Street 2 into a gigantic Rangoli.
We think the Rangoli is a small art where you can draw outside of your house. But when I look back at such a huge Rangoli needs to be drawn, there is a lot of mathematics, the geometry, the logistics, the project management, the risk management, everything came into picture.
The mission at hand was not only to create the largest Rangoli, but also to involve the largest number of participants from the neighborhood. To that end, a competition element was added. While the overall theme of the competition was floral, each participant infused their individual Rangolis with their own unique inspiration.
When we went to Jurong Bird Park, we heard the song Singapore, pretty flowers bloom for you and me. So that's what we've thought of as our theme, and that's what they're going to do.
This is based on one of the best symbol, Singapore flyer.
Mine is completely flower with a few petals and leaves on it.
Rangolis are a union of eye-catching designs and vibrant colors. This biggest Rangoli endeavor saw people of different races and walks of life come together and understand each other's culture.
When we talk about Rangoli, many of the residents from other races, they didn't know what it was. But now when I see them coming over and trying to help us with this, I see how interested they are, especially children. They're so creative and they're so interested, and that they want to join and be a part of this event.
I like it because I like the Indian traditional Rangoli.
It is said that true art cuts across all barriers, and this project brings new beauty and meaning to that sentiment.
This is a very good platform indeed for the other races to come and they witness themselves personally. Through that, they will be able to appreciate, understand our Indian culture better.
The enthusiastic participants got on their hands and feet as their color-stained fingers worked away for hours.
It feels amazing. You can see how much of creativity spurt is coming from everybody. Each person, right from kids to old people, everyone trying to put their best foot forward.
One of the judges of the competition is a record holder herself and the Guinness World Record, no less. In 2003, Mrs. Vijaya Mohan broke the Guinness World Record by single-handedly creating a 256 square meter Rangoli in under 7 hours.
I give importance to drawing with the finger. I don't want them to use any other tool to create the design, because when you do with fingers, it's very therapeutic, and then it's very stimulation, and then it gives inspiration to the designer.
More than winning or losing, the benefits of Rangoli to the practitioner can be deep and profound.
If you use chalk, I feel you are depriving of learning the skill of drawing the Rangoli. So you must learn. It's very good for youngsters, especially these days. It's very good for them to concentrate on their studies if they create designs.
As the sun rose higher, so did the excitement. But everyone had only one thing on their mind, not beating each other at the competition, but beating the Singapore record.
I may say 90% optimistic about completing it. 10% chances are that, we might not be able to finish it in the stipulated time. Maybe we'll extend about 1 or 2 hours, but we are going to do it.
And the participants not only completed the Rangoli, but at 1,133 square meters, also created a new record in the biggest Rangoli by a group category in the Singapore Book of Records.
It is going to really make me, as well as all the Indians who are based in Singapore, proud.
With this record-breaking feat, Kampong Chai Chee IAEC brought different communities closer together in a big way through the colorful art called Rangoli.
அந்த சாதனையை செய்யறதுக்கு பல கைகள் தேவைப்பட்டிருந்தாலும் நோக்கம் ஒண்ணுதான்.
And that is, if you join hands and work together, anything is possible.